Raymond G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Florida Gators and the TCU Horned Frogs. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Florida head coach told me before the game, he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Gators headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll bring it back. Discards him with the stiff arm. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate.
You been fooling around with that builder, man.
Hits inside, it's Payne. Got the first down. At the 45 on its way. There he goes. Inside the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in.
So that's it, huh?
Touchdown, TCU.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown.
Some stuff, you know,
like
you don't fully grasp until you get your hands on it.
And here's the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return.
Say that again.
They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Shows him the stiff arm. Big run from deep in his own end, and he's out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely...
How about D tackle is on his back, bro?
Opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Jaden.
What ain't?
They open the lane.
My dude's steady getting pancaked. Uh-huh.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein.
Oh, my God.
Finds his target. At midfield, he's got room. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, 3rd down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. You can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle that, right? You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
He's stopped.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Eli Holstein to throw. Blasted as he
Dude,
lets it
I'm
go.
playing inside, and this dude was murdered inside.
They hit the quarterback and force the incompletion.
Fourth down, Holstein. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown.
I could get beat.
Nice catch and good work afterwards.
Like, how,
Get it in the end zone.
what's the point in playing inside and all this stuff, bro, if you're going to get beat inside? Instantly.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last
Instantly
drive.
beat
To be able to
inside,
flip
bro.
the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Sends it back in motion. Taylor wants to throw. That's caught. It's Bishop. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Out wide left, it's Bishop. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Straight ahead, it's Payne. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20.
My head is pounding.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. There he goes. He's past the sticks. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the boys of old
oh boy, this game.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
Caught in the backfield, it's ball. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Throwing, Holstein.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, but that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun on third down, Holstein. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Holding.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back.
Boy.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for space, it's Payne. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
He's changing the play. Taylor wants to throw it. And he gets rid of it.
Hey, good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Long way to go on second down. He's looking to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And the Horned Frogs will go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Hauls it in. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. The Horned Frogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He'll set up to throw. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Breaks into the open. Really nice run to get it out to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Defense all over it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Holstein finds his man.
Man, get out there, bro. What are you doing?
35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Nice play. And this running back showing you why he truly is a 3-down back. He's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking, but he can also catch the ball. And when you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle and he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Right back to it. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted. Big play. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Out wide right, it's Payne.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got his man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll run it. It's Payne. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. TCU calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the number 22 team, the Michigan State Spartans. And it's Northwestern coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And maybe, just maybe, this win helps them turn their season around. They get back to 2-3 on the year. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Mountain West.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Here's Holstein to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They're all over him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
2nd and long here. Handoff for Jarrett. He's got enough.
Man, my line's so bad, bro.
A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38. 28-yard line.
Dang, y'all sorry.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make
These niggas don't shed or nothing, bro. I don't understand, bro.
We got to come out and put points on the board. And Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're
losing or they're winning,
come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Going to the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Eli Holstein to throw. Right side, it's Abrams. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Gators want to crank the tempo. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will tie the game. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. He'll pull it down and run. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line.
Can't even do your drop back. Dude's already in the backfield.
Taylor wants to throw it.
Man, come. What is that?
Yeah, just not able to connect.
What is that?
On the in-breaking route, got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Quarterback slides and
come through untouched.
To the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
Oh, Jesus
on the third
Christ.
play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Wide open on the right. Past the 20. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Horned Frogs line it up with a 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Conrad. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, TCU! And that one will give them the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He almost kicked that thing out of bounds, but it made it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
Are we not going to ever get a shed, bro?
In the hurry up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Enough to move the chains. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Why did my defense change to that?
That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Throwing, Holstein. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein makes the grab. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return.
Good pick, boy.
Down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
My boy getting taken a beating.
Didn't get much on 1st down at 2nd and 9. They'll ride him again. See some running room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Has it. They will score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They appear to be headed to the win column for the first time this year.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. sending the offense back to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset.
Thank you.
Find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing.
What?
It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some
What up with it?
some big-time throws.
What up with it, my boy?
Under duress, if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there.
What's going on tomorrow? Oh, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
That's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards.
Give me some.
Catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it.
Another game?
Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out. You recover it. A forced turnover.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Gets the back moving. Taylor wants to throw. Left side is Payne. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Running inside. It's Payne. Finds a crease at the 20. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Driving forward, it's Payne. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Touchdown, TCU! And they
Oh, yeah, man, that boy.
They push that lead out. A really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And the offense continues to run.
That boy went out there and got popped.
The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point splits the upright. A full 3 touchdowns. A 21-point cushion.
And they stopping the game and stuff, man. I'm like, man, that nigga ain't on the field to play. Run that clock, baby. Let me get up out of here.
And try to improve the field position.
My head here started hurting and stuff.
Great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position.
Everything cool over there?
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. It looks as if this game is going to want to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively. And that's what they just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result,
For no reason.
fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
Holstein.
Dang, you got cooked, boy.
And he's brought down after a nice game. The Gators want to pick up the
Boy,
And it's
all by
frustrating
themselves.
when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense.
He's going for a big play downfield. And he is
Yeah.
finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Yeah, I see that.
TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business
Come on,
here.
79.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Gonna run it. It's Payne. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly,
I need to cue that thing up to download, man.
Florida has the ball.
You wouldn't?
Back, and here comes the offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Holstein to throw. Caught, it's Brown.
Cleveland
Really
Brown.
First down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best.
Okay, I'm about to say.
I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
You say you rooting for who? Deshaun Watson?
Dropping back, it's Holstein. And it's picked off for the 4th.
Yeah, there we go. Give me some of that.
But a big play as they have it now at the 45. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Grab behind the line. It's Payne. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the catch. It's Bishop. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And this defense continuing to struggle with
Oh,
the
boy.
Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Way to be patient, man.
Offensive coordinators that
Way to
want
be
stay
patient.
aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
You done been down there to that Buc-ee's yet?
Taylor wants to throw it. Under pressure to the 15. He'll slide, and it's a good pickup on that one.
Was it busting?
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so
how far down the road is
back and climb back in this third down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous first down.
Oh.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Yes.
On that RPO, QB's
Is
just
that
trying to
nigga
keep
not
himself,
playing
see
the
if he can get the
run?
first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up fourth down.
That nigga played the running back.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do
Good win,
not give
fellas.
up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this
Good win.
And we looking pretty good.
He stopped right at the
What's up, gamer
35.
kid?
Almost found a little room for a big return, and they get him on the ground right there. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being
That's a good win right there,
disrespected.
TCU.
A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it.